the whole feeling of making a boat move through the water and applying all of the strength in your body in a coordinated way to make a boat move is a very, very satisfying feeling. That it's a very personal experience, even though you're working closely with other people. I mean, it's you and the oar and the boat and making the boat move, but you literally can't take a good stroke unless everybody else in the boat lets you. And that develops a loyalty amongst the members of the crew that's fairly unique. All of your successes are successes of the crew. And the same goes, if you fail as a crew. And that's, I think, somewhat unique.
It's not just the physical, it's the art of rowing. It's a beautiful, beautiful sport to watch, to do. Rowing is a huge growing sport, and especially in America. I mean, there are more rowers in America than there are in the rest of the world combined. I think the rowing world is collectively very excited about what they've seen of the Sarasota plans, and the idea that there would be a FISA A-level course finally in the U.S. would allow the U.S. to host international regattas.
Sarasota has a unique opportunity. They have a great potential rowing course there in an area that could attract a lot of regattas, a lot of good rowing people.
It starts with a world-class rowing venue, but it's really all the things that build out beyond that can really make the greatest benefit.
But this is not just a sport, it's a tool that builds community.
In addition to the potential as a major regatta site, this rowing course obviously has a great potential for being utilized for community rowing.
People may start with the preconceived idea that rowing is for elite athletes. Rowing is really for everybody. It is for kids who are 12 years old who are just getting started. It's for 70-year-old women who are just starting a sport for the first time.
I think if you look at it, you'll see we have such an incredible multi-use facility. Walking, biking, fishing, and the crown jewel, the crew. The rowing facility is just beyond belief.
So the location here, it's not even that there's anything close to it. It's totally unrivaled in rowing.
You build a first-class facility, word will get out and people will come.
A lot of rowers are sort of used to and live with somewhat rustic course conditions, but there's a pent-up demand and appetite to have everything perfect and just right.
Collegiate rowing in the U.S. is unlike anything else in the world. And I think the one thing that is missing in the U.S. at the moment is a FISA-grade rowing course. To be able to host a World Cup or a World Championships on a legitimate course is something that is the last piece for the rowing in the U.S.
As far as what rowing courses we've been to, I'm pretty sure there's not a place where boats race where we haven't been. If you can build in Sarasota what I've seen planned, then you will have the best course in North America and probably in the world. Sarasota has that kind of opportunity.
The Sarasota course would mean a great addition to a very, very small stable of certified A courses in this country.
It's ideal for a rowing course. You're going to be able to drive in, set up for the regatta, and move out right next to this beautiful international standard course.
If you can have a first-class rowing venue, it is the kind of place that people will travel to.
The infrastructure's there in terms of hotels, restaurants, services, a nearby airport. Having a venue like this would really make the rowing world sit up and take notice.
Sarasota has a unique opportunity. They have a great course, and I think this would probably be the best rowing facility in the United States.
The impact is absolutely incredible, so it's well worth the investment, and I think it will pay for itself very quickly.
The United States does not have enough FISA A-rated courses, and the number of courses that are certified for that level of competition hasn't remotely kept up with the growth of the sport over the last 20 years.
Watching 10,000 people, screaming fans for rowing, that is just an extraordinary experience, and with 10 or 12 regattas every year that bring 10 or 15,000 people to Sarasota, each regatta, the economic impact is going to be substantial.
One of the biggest gains to any locality that puts money into something like this is the amount of tourism business that can be created in the community.
And these opportunities just don't come along very often. You have all the pieces there. You have body of water, the facility there, but you also have all of the support infrastructure, plus the community support that have the makings for a really, really exciting venture.